All right, we're live. What's going on, guys? It's your boy BurrOaks 77 coming to you live with Young Leg. We got your Real Madrid Dortmund starting 11s. I have these up right now because these were the graphics on Twitter that were available in about 5 minutes. When my phone starts blowing up with mob notifications, I'll grab some screenshots so we can get formations and talk lineups.
Oh, they're out on FlatMap.
Oh, they are perfect.
Yep.
Yeah. So, no surprise. Madrid dropped their lineup 3 hours ago. Noon. So 2 hours ago, but we're not scared. There's a lot of public money on Dortmund, and that doesn't surprise me at all because, look, everybody hates Madrid. If you're not a Madrista, you're cheering on Madrid's downfall. So it doesn't surprise me. I think that it's really dumb. I think that sharp money is going to be buying back on Madrid because minus 135 on the money line is pretty fucking disrespectful. I don't really see this going to extra time or to PKs. It's Madrid by a million, but I'm clearly biased. So yeah, I don't know. What do you got for thoughts, Leg, while I share some of these shits on Twitter?
Yeah, so I don't really care that much about the money line, but I'm looking at a Madrid money line at like minus 140, minus 135. Oaks is finding numbers even lower. I don't know how you wouldn't just buy back in on Madrid, seeing how Dortmund kind of stumbled out of the Bundesliga top four and even the last few games of the season out of the cup. I know this is kind of their saving grace is the UCL. They're trying to make it into the Marco Reus swan song, that guy that's still not even starting. So I'm on Madrid here. I've seen this before. I remember playing Juventus, and they were like, "Oh, this is Buffon's swan song. He has never won a UCL final." You know what the score at the end of that game was? 4-1 Madrid. So there are no feelings in a UCL final. There's no script that we're going to care about on the Madrid end because I'll make 3 scripts up right now. Tony Cruz swan song, maybe Nacho's swan song, the guy that came through our academy as a child and is now captaining a UCL final and living his dream. Nacho swan song, Courtois coming back from ACL swan song. Little things, guys. If we want to make up some bullshit scripts, I got you with that. Jude Bellingham playing against his old team back in his home country of Wembley, or in Wembley. Like, come on, guys. We can make the scripts here. We're not doing that anymore. Marco Reus not even on the pitch. It's crazy to me. Madrid money line. I'm not going to be taking it because if you were smart, you listened to us, 9 months ago, and we told you to take Madrid at 15-1. So,
yeah. The disrespect on Marco Reus here too, as he's like getting ready to leave the club, is just a little outrageous. And he's been the guy for you. Like when you needed him versus PSG, he shows the fuck up. When you needed him versus Atleti, he shows the fuck up. So I don't know why you save him for a super sub in a game where you don't really want to be trying to come back from down in like the 65th minute.
Agreed. But you know what? Listen, we're going to be up like maybe 2-3 goals, and Marco Reus is going to sub on. And honestly, I'm rooting for him. I'll live bet a Marco Reus goal. I love that script for him. Do I think that script means you're going to win the entire thing? Fucking no. This is Real Madrid in the Champions League again. It's just, we're not doing it. Steve, what's going on?
Yeah. Let me get these comments going. Yo, what up, Steve? Good to see you, brother. Steve was asking us about what? It was over 3+ saves, or was it 3.5?
Yeah, well, joke's on Steve because I already tweeted out that I fucking love that number and I took him for over 4. So
nice.
Or 4. It's 4 or more. It's 3 or more at I think it was plus 100, and then 4 or more is plus 250. And I've watched Courtois in a Champions League final. If it's anything close to that, where he had 7 saves, I'm feel all right. Okay, I feel all right.
Yeah, you guys remember how he just completely stood on his head and dominated the goal versus Liverpool? I'm expecting very similar shit here from them.
It's one of those different mind zones when you're wearing that Madrid kit and you go into a Champions League final. They all know it, and that's why we hear them talk about it. You can't experience it unless you're with the club. It's just different. Other disrespectful number I saw besides the Do we know if Courtois is actually going to stop any of these shots? Let's just put him for 3. Fulkrug, I got him for 1 shot on target at minus 125 on
Yep.
DraftKings. That's an obnoxiously low number for a guy that's been kind of doing it all offensively for Dortmund. He's been finishing plenty of chances. He gets in dangerous spots. I even think he can dish decently well to act like he won't get at least 1 shot on target. I think Brad BLT there even said him for 2 shots on target was priced ridiculously. And I went and looked at that one too. It was like plus 400 for the guy that plays striker and usually puts 2 shots on target to put 2 shots on target. So I thought, and I watched Madrid a lot,
that
guys.
He got whistled for fucking offsides in the last match for that goal against PSG, because that would catch me a major fucking bag.
I watch Madrid a lot, guys. I'm gonna let you know there is holes in this back line.
For sure.
Our fullbacks go very far forward. There's going to be room for opportunity. We saw Bayern get opportunity. We saw City take 30 fucking shots. If you don't think Fulkrug could get us at least 2, and you don't think it's worth throwing a latte at plus 400, maybe gambling's not for you. I don't know.
Yeah. And that's like the other thing is like, I'm not super sure how this match is gonna go, because like I don't like Dortmund doesn't want to have the ball for 60% of the time. Like, they're not built to just play that lateral and backwards passing game. That's not like who they are. So, and we both teams kind of like to not have the ball to set up and spring their super fast as fuck wingers on the counter. Like, that's what we both have a lot of strength in. So it's going to be interesting to me to figure out who's going to take possession of the ball, who's going to dominate the possession, and how that's going to look. Because both teams, their best strength is balls over the top. Get Kareem Adeyemi out there.
Well, hold on. Do they have Toni Kroos on their team?
They do not have Toni Kroos on their team.
Fuck them.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we have much more accurate balls over the top, but they're still going to want to put balls over the top.
I love that Mendy versus Adeyemi head-to-head right there. I'm already looking at Mendy fouls and Mendy cards just because of that. And if anyone can keep up with him, it is Mendy. I think on the flip side, that Sancho versus Carvajal matchup's looking pretty nice too. I like Sancho for a shot on target at plus 150. I actually don't think he's going to do shit this game, but he's going to be back in England.
Really good
he's going to have besides his mom and dad and maybe his brother or sisters, I don't know how many siblings he has, there is nobody in England that's rooting for him right now. Manchester United fans are pissed off with him and how he handled everything. Everyone's been chatting shit to all those Manchester United fans. He hasn't found a lot of love in England. And if it is, it's kind of like petty love for people just hating on Manchester United.
It's people who hate Ten Hag, which is fair because the guy is a mad dickhead with an ego fucking bigger than my apartment complex, bro. Like, he refuses to take responsibility for anything. And I do love that
he takes credit for everything.
He's kind of shoving it in his face, because like, I'm Team Sancho on that one for sure.
Agreed. I think he needs to at least hit the target once, though. So if you can get it at plus 150 or an even better number, I love Sancho for a shot on target. I got a couple of just like random long shots
Hummels again, right? Because like we're not super
plus 460 Hummels shot on target. Hummels to just attempt a shot was minus 115.
Right.
Only problem is now Courtois in net, which is why I'm feeling a little bit more confident defensively because he's fucking 6'6". So if Hummels thinks he's getting any easy headers, nah. On top of, I don't know if y'all seen Courtois' mitts. He's got some pretty massive hands.
Corners are, I don't want to say our kryptonite, but it's the only time I get nervous when Madrid's playing. I'm like, fuck, we are not super good at guarding corners.
Yeah, but now we got Courtois back. Rudiger's feeling himself. We'll be all right. Rudiger's back home in England, bro. That's Rudiger's backyard.
It is Rudiger's backyard. I am getting this graphic lined up with the positions. I'm just trying to size
this the squad lay. Hold on. Tell me how this loses. Loses, Enfran. You ready? This is my favorite game. I have Vinicius to score or assist. Jude Bellingham for a shot on target. Fulkrug for a shot on target. Real Madrid to lift the cup. Plus 430. Who fucks that up?
You got me, fam.
Yep. It's getting harder to figure out. Every time I look at it, I'm just like, damn, that's plus 430? That's kind of
Hmm,
crazy. Thanks.
hmm.
Appreciate you, FanDuel. They knew better than to give me any promos also for this
Yeah,
game.
I don't think I have any
I got
boost.
one from DraftKings, and that was it. The disrespect is at an all-time high. Just like they took away my cards and fouls. I want to know if anyone else in PA can still bet them. Maybe it's just me. They're like, yeah, this kid's the only person betting these. And he keeps winning. Why does he keep betting the same guy from Bilbao?
Because and if you paid attention at all the last 10 weeks, Nico Williams is just a money printing machine.
Thanks.
All right, here we go.
A lot of simple stuff where it's pretty much just shop the numbers, guys, where it's like Jude Bellingham is now back home in England. He's going to be joining the attack. You know how we do it. It looks like a 4-3-1-2 right now, but it's going to end up in like a 3-5-2 type of deal where our midfield is just overloading everything and Bellingham gets to advance. So I love Jude number to score straight up at plus 165 back home against his old team. The script is beautiful for you people that love the script. Even better number to score assist was at plus 105. I think this is a big game for him. He has been lacking in the last, I want to say like 3 or 4 matches of Champions League. Yes, he does his midfield duties, but you're $100 million player. We expect you to make a bigger impact. And I think he knows that, has been fully fit, talked about his injury. They had some sort of fitness set up for him to be perfectly fit and ready to go for this final, full throttle, do your thing. So Jude Bellingham, massive game for him, first UCL final to score assist plus 105. Safe bet. I like him to score straight up though.
Hell yeah. I want to talk about Kamavinga shot on target because that number is absolutely ridiculous at plus 225 over on DraftKings. Yeah, I know Kamavinga is known for his sick tackles, but this man played striker. Like he loves jacking for chicks. He's got no problem putting one on frame. I think our whole midfield, I like all of their prices for shots on target. Cruz, again, it's his last game with Madrid. I'm probably going to place to score assist at plus 210, but his shot on target at plus 135 is looking pretty good too. And then we all know One Touch Fetty. One Touch Fetty's got plus 130 on him over on FanDuel. I think that's a great number. I also like Fetty for 2 shots, which is sitting right around minus 110 on DK. And then my boy Darney from Discord had a really good idea. He's going to split a unit between Fetty, 1 shot on target, and then Fetty 2 shots, 1 shot on target. I like that a lot too. Fetty 2 shots is always a good look. I think Fetty will be able to break lines. I think he'll be getting the ball into Rodrigo, Vinny, and Bellingham, and he's always lurking at the top of the box, especially on rebounds on greasy stuff.
Agreed.
Vinny assist is a standalone plus 210. Like I didn't even look at DK yet.
I was about to say, go look at DK because I thought the number was way
plus
higher.
300 again?
Yeah, I thought I got it at plus 300.
Yeah, that's absolutely ignorant. You do get a softer assist grade market on FanDuel, but for 90 cents on the dollar, take it on DK and just hope to get the official Opta assist because I think Madrid team total over 1.5 at like minus 138 is dumb low too. Like
I was looking at over 2.5. I'll be honest with you guys. I got Vinny plus 330 on DK.
Holy shit. Yeah, I'm going to take that right now, actually.
Yeah, I think Tony Cruz I took on FanDuel because it was like plus 310, and then this one's looking at plus 330. So it's, again, guys, Vinicius to score assists, the best number I found was minus 120. That is almost automatic every single game. I'll bet that. This guy has just been unreal all season. Even when he got hurt, he missed like 2 to 3 months almost, came back, and still absurd numbers that he's putting up. He's, I think, tied with Jude on goals already, and I think he might lead everyone in assists besides Tony Cruz. So I just it's really hard to have to say the same guy's name every single time, but I don't know how you bet against him. If you wanted to get a better number, I would just split a unit on a goal straight up and an assist straight up because they could both happen rather than just taking to score assist.
Yeah. And if you're feeling real spicy, throw a cup of coffee on score and assist.
Yep.
It's either going to be best price on DK or on Bet Rivers. You're going to get a trash number on FanDuel. I'm just telling you right now.
Agreed.
Um,
Also, the other disrespectful number, I know I already said Fulkrug, but his goal is at plus 310, guys. He can finish. Like,
yeah.
I, I don't know why. Like, apparently the books think our defense, mind you, we had a good defensive year, but we also just watched Sorloff score fucking 4 on us. So if you're a striker that can be a presence in the box, which he's 6'2", got a little
Yep.
pace on him and position himself well, I think he might be able to get one. We've been giving up goals in the Champions League. Not easily, but pretty consistently. If you want to look at La Liga, numbers are a little different, but Champions League.
Jonathan Brandt to put a shot on target is probably a pretty good look too. Sabitzer, I've been playing his shot on target a bunch. Look, he takes free kicks. He's got a nasty cannon. He's a top of the box, long range, kind of 18 yards plus guy. But yeah, he's been doing it a lot. He did it in both games versus PSG. He did it in both games versus Atleti, I believe. So yeah, I like Sabitzer a lot. That's a guy who's a veteran who's been deep into UCLs before. Again, Hummels, we have problems with set pieces. He's going to be the main target guy. Adeyemi is fast as fuck, and I think it's just going to be way easier going down Mendy's side than it is going down the Fetty and Carvajal side. Like, I know Cruz is over there, but and I really like Nacho and what he can do, but like, if I have to pick my poison and pick a side to attack, I'm going to try and attack the Cruz, Mendy, Nacho side way before I try and attack the Fetty, Rudiger, Carvajal side.
Yeah, that right side is pretty much locked down because Rodrigo is even better at pressing than Vinny is. It's not even close.
Yeah. And
he has to do so much extra running for that.
Right. And Rodrigo, like, listen, I know he hasn't been in great form when it comes to goal scoring. He's still putting in the work. He's getting good shots. He's putting shots on target. They're not going in. He's distributing. Like Leg said, he high presses. He works his ass off on defense, whereas Vinny doesn't. Like, when we see Vinny do a good press for like a minute, me and Leg are on the phone like, look at that. Vinny's fucking pressing today.
That's what I'm like, oh, they're in trouble. Vinny's even pressing. Oh, shit.
Yeah. So, I mean, I just think it'll be way easier to go down the Cruz, Mendy, Fernandez side. What was it? When we were doing our live show Wednesday night, my boy Flash from BetUS really liked Emery Chan to be booked, and that's a good call because that. What?
I said, "Oh, are we doing bookings? I got 4
Yeah,
names.
we can go bookings, fouls, tackles. I'm whipping up, so I just logged on to DK. I'm gonna whip up a little same game parlay with my promo after I get this Vinny assist.
I have another parlay on that one, but I don't even know if I should share that one. That's how juicy that one is. It's $5 to win 125.
Fuck yeah!
I accidentally did 5 legs too. But if we're doing bookings, Flash was right. I know Flash was on the Bellingham anytime goal scorer also. Mind you, he's English. Flash, I know you biased as fuck. You can't tell me. But I'm with you. Plus 165, Jude Bellingham's crazy. On top of Emery Chan booking. He is a fucking hack. Like, his 2 fouls is minus money. Him and Kamavinga, I think, might be locks for yellow cards in this game, just against each other. Can you imagine these two, like, they kind of move, they don't move like bad on the ball. It's just kind of goofy and like unorthodox looking, where their bodies are flailing a lot and they're both huge. So on top of that, they're hacks. I don't really see how either of them get out of this game without cards unless we have a card pussy ref. I like Ryerson for a card also.
Who is the ref today? Is it fucking
some,
bald dickhead
like
from England?
Dude. No, it's some Serbian dude. His name's Slavko Vinicic. Loverboy, what's good, my guy? Madrid.
Loverboy, shout out, man. Yo, if you want to jump on, feel free. Shoot me a DM or whatever. I can send you the link. We can squeeze another guy on here. But if you also just want to kick it and watch the final, then that's all good too. I know it's look, I like doing the live streams. I like talking with Leg. I don't mind it, but it is definitely work. Like, it's work to try and drive this, do Discord stuff, get my own bets in, and shit like that. So I get it. But yeah, if you want to jump on, Loverboy, you're always welcome. Shout
That's the
out.
worst when you're like talking about bets the whole time and then you realize you didn't take that one. You were
Right,
like, oh,
yeah,
I told you guys it was going to hit. And you're like, fuck.
fuck, I ain't
ain't
got
put
no
it in.
money on it. Oh,
You should
shit.
hire a
I should hire a
producer.
producer. I absolutely should, Mike. Are you cheap? Because I know you work for a real company and probably don't like getting paid in shout outs on Twitter.
I was about to say, Mike, respectfully, I will never hire you until I hit the lottery, and then I'll do some. We'll see what happens. Last two bookings, I got Mendy and Ryerson, fullbacks going against really fast guys that like to dribble and counterattack. Yeah, that I'll take that. Good luck with Vinny Ryerson. I know people have been trying to hype him up. Good luck with Vinny. Oh, look, it's already going down. Didn't we just get a plus 350? No, I'm thinking of Fulcrum goal. Never mind. You're
Yeah,
right.
Fulker goal was plus 350. And friend, shout out. Thank you for tuning in. Steve, shout out. Appreciate you, my guy.
Look at this
Silva,
weak
Vinny, 2 shots on target at plus 100. Damn right, that's disrespectful.
Thoughts on both teams scoring over 2.5? I don't hate it, but like
I
also
don't
I
hate
need
it
to watch.
either.
I need to watch the first 15 before I'm like going like, guys, we're getting 3 goals. Everyone's scoring. Fuck it.
This
All
is
under. It's
like
a final.
it's exactly like that's the thing is like I want to say Madrid are gonna shit pump these guys 6-1, but I also know it's a fucking Champions League final. Like everybody wants there to be a ton of goals. I think Madrid are gonna score 2. I think Dortmund might score 1, but unders is definitely the play. The public's going to be all over the over here because they are backing Dortmund. Because if you're not with Madrid, you're against Madrid. So the only way you can talk yourself into Dortmund having a chance is for this game to have a lot of goals in it. Because Dortmund's not going to win a 1-0 game against us. They're just not going to. So yeah, look. The under's probably the sharp play here. It's probably the smart money play. But I could get to both teams to score in over 2.5, and I think plus 100 is solid value there. I just don't think I'm going to bet it because, look, I'm sitting on a 15-1 Madrid future for, that'll win me 15 units. I put a full unit on that back in, September? So, yeah.
Do you want to do some nerd shit about it? Because the last 5 Champions League finals, there haven't been more than 2 goals.
Yeah.
The last 4 have been 1-0 games.
Yes, they have been.
They haven't hit it over since Real Madrid beat Liverpool 3-1 and Real Madrid beat Juventus 4-1. And that was in 2017 and 2016. So those are the last 2
Shout out,
overs.
Alex. We did a little coverage on the Brazilian League on Wednesday. We're probably
That being said, Bragantino, Gremio starts at the same time, and we're going both teams to score, guys. Brazil.
Yeah. And, did you see how much that line moved on Bragantino too? They realized like, oh, that's right. Gremio shit pumped nobody at home in Copa Libertadores. We should probably put some respect on Sasha's name.
Yep. I did see that.
But yeah, if you guys have any more questions, anything you want us to go over, feel free to throw it in. This is kind of like me and Leg are good. Like we're kind of standing pat. We'll throw together a couple of parlays here. But like, yeah, we kind of have what we're looking at. Tried to give you as much heads up as we could. We'll just cover anything you want to price out or talk about here now that we have official starting 11s with you.
I also like the line on corners. It was only 9.5. So
Yeah.
I just went over 10.5 to get the plus sign. It's plus 115 for over 10.5 corners. I love that. This is 2 teams that are going to be completely attacking from the wings. Like all of the speed counterattacks and most of the offense is coming from the wings. Yes, these are 2 very good midfields, but I think they're also very defensive midfields. We're going to see Bellingham going forward, and then you have Fede, Cruz, and Camavinga on one side, and then Sabitzer and Emre Can on the other. So, again, going to be on at the wing. Sancho, Adeyemi, Vinicius, Rodrigo going to be looking at a shit ton of take-ons. So I'm looking at the over on corners. Post our
I love
plays mostly on Twitter, and Oaks has his own Discord. I'm sure the link is available for you on whatever says Oaks on it.
Yeah. So good question. Post a bunch of free stuff on Twitter. We do live shows like this every Wednesday night with 2 Foot Talk. And we cover kind of the whole weekend slate. And then, yeah, we post them on Twitter when we can. I got Discord. It's $15 a month. I don't feel bad about that. I cover baseball, soccer, college basketball, fucking everything under the sun. This is why I sit around. I like to gamble. That's my thing. I like to do research, and I do okay at it. So I also just recently posted a recap of like all my bets for the season across the top 5 leagues. I'll get ECL, Europa, and UCL out next week when we finish and we get bets done for the season. But yeah, plus like 17 units on Serie A for the season was pretty good. Plus like 15 units on La Liga. But yeah, not super trying to do the self promo, John, but
US. Too late.
Yeah, but US, so too late. I like the fouls lines and the midfield and wing players. Yeah.
When you see Kamavinga and Chan are in the midfield, just like I think that it's gonna piss everybody off, and it's gonna be like a illness of we need to hack the fuck out of everyone. The only person that's not gonna hack anyone, probably Tony Cruz. Absolute.
Danny Carvajal, they love booking Danny Carvajal.
Yep.
He's off gluten. Everybody knows it. He's mad dangerous. So Carvajal falls. Fetty 2 tackles is always a great like parlay piece. Like Fetty's just a tackling machine.
I think that's on my ridiculously long DraftKings parlay that I made.
Yep.
That one I don't want to ask what could fuck it up because there's a couple things.
Yeah, because you took the $5.
It's plus 2,400, so
right. So there's plenty on there that could go wrong. Probably like 7 legs too.
Sancho or Fulkrug, 1 shot on target. I like both of them. Honestly, I would take both straight up. I don't know if I'd parlay them because then that leads to somebody breaking your heart. I love the Fulkrug shot on target number though. I got it at minus 120 or minus 125. I forget on DK. It was again. I feel like there's a lot of disrespect to Fulkrug. Everyone's focusing a lot on a guy that isn't even fucking starting and might not even see the pitch unless we're up by a decent amount. In Marco Royce, no offense to him, legend, but. Fulkrug not getting his due of he stole the spot from an up and coming talent in Mukoku and Sebastian Haller, who's coming off what is he
cancer.
A good season, but also he had to beat cancer. So there was some large shoes to fill and some people that he had to get in front of, but he did it.
Yeah, I'm taking that Fulkrug shot on target right now at minus 125. That's a disrespectful number. So that's like 31.50 for me. Win a unit. Yeah. Nope.
Yeah, I like all of them.
I can't math. Well, yeah, and look, I know some people who are Madrid fans, I think they're kind of fake ass Madrid fans. Are like, oh, I'm kind of nervous about this game. I slept like a fucking drunk baby last night. I got hammered. I slept like a baby. I drove home in the morning, and then I took another nap. Like. I had no problem sleeping. I ain't worried. Over 2.5, a good look.
No. I'd love to see an awesome match. I would love to see an awesome match with over 2.5 goals. But again, we have not seen an over hit in a UCL final since 2017. So, although Real Madrid was the person that got it. So, again, I wouldn't hate to see it. It's just a good look. Maybe not. I would love to see it, though.
I'm getting as many bets in as I can while we're doing this. I just took actually here, I'll do the banner. I'll throw in my official takes. That's from yesterday when I was working on baseball stuff. So I'm on Vinny assists plus 330 DK 0.4 units. Now I'm on Fulkerg.
I'm on the big screen at work. Yo, shout out, Bryce.
Hey,
I won't
appreciate
shout out
it.
my company though.
Smart move. We've been cussing up a storm over here and talking hella shit. So good call.
Yeah, I do that at work too.
Minus 125 on D.
Bryce is a notoriously shit gambler. He just said Dortmund money line, so we can just leave him on that one, guys. He's a guy. Yeah, if anyone remembers who gave us that one baseball pick that wasn't Oaks that just didn't hit and wasn't even close, that guy. That guy just told you Dortmund's gonna win.
Also, I don't know how. Like, I guess I do know how, but like, I don't. I would think you got to start Malin over Sancho. Like, I know they've been having some sort of weird issue with Malin where he like missed the team bus and he's kind of on the outs over there. But like, that dude backpacked you here against in the PSV game. Like, he got you to play at Letty. So I would probably run him the fuck out there.
I don't know who you take off because they're already not playing Royce. So who are we dropping where we couldn't even get Royce into it? Like, are you taking Julian Brandt off? Are you going to take Fulkrug off?
Yeah, that's true.
Is Sancho really going to make a bigger difference than Daniel Malin would? They were using like his fitness as an excuse for a while. So
Right.
I don't know what the deal is with Malin. It seems like how we shadily were like, oh, Lunin happened to get a 48-hour virus right before we left. So we had to leave him back, which was kind of the shadiest shit of all time. Again, in Don Carlo, we trust.
Right.
Because then you hear that Vinny's been sick with a fever for the last 2 days, and you're like, wait, he was cool to come with, but Lunin wasn't? Hold on. Again, a little fucked up on, if you ask me, a little fucked up, but hey, Don Carlo, we trust.
Yeah.
He's done this before.
Yeah. Don Carlo is now, if he wins this title, he's going to have more titles than every other club not named Real Madrid. And I put him above Milan because he helped Milan win 4 of their 7 titles. So those are Carlo's titles before they're Milan's titles. I'm getting some bets. I'm going to take Adeyemi shot on target at plus 125 over on FanDuel. You guys are going to see me on a lot of Dortmund props here because it's kind of a hedge against the Madrid future that I'm not going to hedge. I think the value is on a lot of Dortmund players here because if we do let them have possession, because like that's our thing is we'll let you have possession, then we'll press you, we'll take the ball from you, and we'll rip the fucking top off, and that's how we get our goals. So we might let you have possession, and you might get some shots up here, but yeah, I don't see you winning. You'll put shots on frame, but I got no doubts in Courtois being 6'7" and having a massive wingspan being all over that net.
Agreed. Running that back. Courtois, 3 saves, even money. That's crazy. FanDuel. I don't know what you're doing. I know you haven't seen him play that often at all in this season.
I don't play saves that often, but I think I'm gonna have to jump on that too.
Yeah, just 3 saves.
Yeah.
Like, how many saves do you have the last Champions League final? Like, he doesn't really disappoint.
Like 12, dude. Like, last time when we played Liverpool, didn't they take like 30 fucking shots?
I was about to say, didn't he have like 9 or 12 saves just in that final? Like, we only won that game 2-0. Like, this man got the clean sheet himself. I'm not even going to give our defense a bunch of credit. This guy was balling. To just only get 3? If you don't think he'll get 3, that's pretty much just we suck at defense and we're going to get blown out, or they're just not getting 3 shots on target. That's the only way I can see it. Oh, hold on. Now I'm getting people texting me 8,000 parlays. This guy loves the over. Vinny to score, Bellingham to score, Sancho shot on target, Sabitzer shot on target, Cruz shot on target. I don't know if we've said Cruz shot on target yet, but last game from Madrid, I don't hate that. Plus 135 for a little Cruz shot on target. Yeah, link to today's score is right in the chat there, Street Cred.
But yeah, Cruz plus 135 shot on target. I like that. I'm gonna play this to score assist. Like, I can't help myself. That's probably not a sharp pick, but I am a sucker for the story. Jonathan Perez, love Camavinga shot on target. Plus 225 on DK is an absolutely disrespectful number. I love that. Camavinga is a shooter.
Yo, I still want to see him dance with Ancelotti. So if he scores a goal, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, facts.
That's all I really want to see.
I also just want the hardest, like, I'm super excited for the hardest fuck post game photo with Carlo rocking the gold shades, smoking a cigar with all the fucking Brazilians again, because that shit looks like fucking old school, like 90s Biggie album cover, bro.
I'm
Like
photoshopping myself into that picture.
yeah, when you throw the black and white fucking Photoshop tint on that thing, that looks like a fucking 92 rap album fucking platinum banger, bro.
Yeah,
Throw
just
the
putting your
parental
photos in
advisory sticker in the bottom, boom, that's an album cover.
Yeah, you're good. That's better than the baby naked floating in a pool. Calling
Facts.
all out.
Other guy, I think I mentioned it, Sabitzer for a shot on target. Let me find his best number. Again, the guy takes all the free kicks, and if you think we're not going to be fouling, we're going to be fouling.
Yeah, Kamavinga's playing CDM. We're going to be fouling.
Yeah. So Sabitzer plus 155 for a shot on target. I'm going to sprinkle that. You know what? Look, I'm going to sprinkle the board. I'm going to play the rest of the bets that I talk about here for $10 a pop. That's like normally 0.2 units for me. And I'm just going to sprinkle the board because all these numbers are way too good. And I don't want to get trapped in a parlay where I'm like, oh, I got 3 legs and this guy subbed off and now I miss. So I'm taking Sabitzer for a shot on target. I'm taking Kareem Adeyemi at plus 125 or plus 130 now. Just changed while I was putting it in. I'll take the extra 5 cents on the dollar. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and just take Fetty here too. At this point, I'm not even super looking. I'm just looking between DK and FanDuel because those are the two I'm logged into and have open. So, yeah, at this point, I'm just trying to get my money down. Fetty shot on target plus 130. Throw $10 on that. And I'll put these in the ticker at the bottom as well. These numbers are just way too good, dude. They're just way too good. For one guy to do one guy to just hit the fuck off rectangle. Like, that's your whole job. That's your whole ass job.
Yeah, I know. I keep picking more shots on target. I was like, how's Courtois not going to get 3 saves?
Right?
Drop a couple of them, man. Seems all really easy. Yeah, you see that rectangle? If they kick it at it, dude, block that shit.
Kamavinga is gonna be a more full play for me though. I'm gonna put $20 on that, so 0.4 units.
Oh, also shout out Buckets John, who thinks that it's going to be a 1-1 game and go to penalties and just make it the most stressful game for me to watch possible. You're a dick.
Oh, you mean the guy who thought Dortmund or fucking thought Byron was gonna beat us? Like, listen,
that was the guy that was scared of Arsenal and not Madrid.
Right. Yeah. Like, I like John. He's a very good guy. He's a great handicapper. He's fun to be on shows with. But yeah, the zero respect for anybody who's doesn't watch La Liga like Leg and I watch La Liga. The disrespect for Madrid is fucking out of control. We've won 5 of the last 9 UCL semifinals or finals, guys. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. This is what we do. We make finals and then we win cups.
I agree with you, Alex. I completely agree. 3.5 for the live line for cards. I think you could put that just on one side. Like, I could see one team just with 4 cards. If there's not 6 or 7 cards in this, then this ref was a whole bitch the whole time. This ref never wanted to give out a fucking card. But last game, why not throw it all on the line? Yellow cards don't matter now. Oh, no, I'm going to miss one of the group stage games for next year. Who fucking cares?
Right.
Emre Can, Kamavinga, like we said, Ryerson, that's 3 just right there off the top of my dome that I know for a fact they're going to be hacking. So if you think Carvajal or Mendy or even Hummels, who will take a nice tactical foul, who's going to have to be dealing with Vinny as well. You got Matson, who's also playing in his first UCL final ever. It's going to be dealing with Rodrigo and Fede Valverde. So there's a lot of hacks to be had, a lot of chasing back on 2 counterattacking teams. I'm here for the cards. Dortmund won't give Real Madrid a chance to run the launch plays for Vinny. That part of the sentence doesn't make sense to me. Good luck stomping that. Nobody else has figured it out yet.
Yeah. Every right back who's tried has gotten fucking dusted.
What was that Madrid money line Fulcrook shot? I would do Madrid to lift the cup just in case, bro. I hate having a money line parlay and it goes into out of time, and then Madrid's like, you know what? Let me score 4 goals in out of time. that I
Yep.
could have done in the 90 minutes and not ruined your parlay. That's the only thing I'll say about it. Otherwise, I like it.
Also, look, I got my dad a purple and gold Kamavinga John the year we got him. I know he's gonna be rocking that, and like I gotta take a shot on target for full play here for the vibes because I know my pops is gonna be rocking his purple and gold Kamavinga kit, and that shit's lucky as fuck. So
Yeah,
let me.
I got a hat that once I put it on, it's a wrap, guys.
That's
So,
true.
that's
You do have the good hat. Let me add my stuff here.
Once you see that bucket hat on my head, it's already a wrap. If you're not on at least Madrid double chance, you don't. Like somebody sent me book it with Trent's tweet about how he's like, oh, Madrid hasn't lost in 43 years. I was like, dog, I'm not worried about you. We're around Madrid. We'll stomp you out too. We'll ruin that for you. I have a hat that'll ruin that. I'm not even nervous. I like when people just throw in the ridiculously long parlays. Though. I appreciate that. And it's like, which one? I play my own game mentally and try not to burst your bubble of how does this get fucked up. Always a good time. Oh, hold on. I got an alert about the Champions League final commentators being revealed. If Ray Hudson isn't commentating, I'm muting.
Dude, Ray Hudson's the GOAT, bro.
Dude, if it's not Ray Hudson, we riot. That's the only person I want to hear talking about it. Oh, hold up. Jose Mourinho's doing some coverage for it? All right, I'm not as mad.
Oh,
Jose
like
Mourinho will
that.
join the team in the studio to provide analysis. Oh, that's awesome. Rio Ferdinand, speed. Oh, I hate Steve McManaman. He's just such a hater. He literally played for us and is such a fucking hater. Crouchy's going to be there. Oh, okay, Joe Cole's going to be there. Y'all boozing for the game? Buddy, when I tell you that I went out of my way to get a 12-pack of Italian beers, so I'm going to be sipping on Peroni, and I got Spanish champagne shipped over, yeah, I'm going to be boozing. I have a Carlo Ancelotti stogie ready for this shit. I'm ready to go. I'm here for the parade, baby. Number 15 loading. Start loading it up.
Facts. Okay. Show that banner. Dope. All right. So I got Fulkerg. I got Adiemi. I got Fetty. I got Sabitzer. I got Kamavinga. Let's see. Next, I want saves. So
Can't wait for this game to end 1-0. There's only 4 shots on target between two teams.
Oh my god, that would be fucking.
Let's just make it as hard to watch as possible.
I'm gonna play that saves play as a half unit play. I like that minus 105. I missed out on the plus money, John, but I'm still in. Everybody way too sober right now. Oaks, take a shot, like take a ball.
How do I break it to Steve that I'm 2 J's in? We call this high functioning. Yeah, Mike's laughing at you, Steve, because he knows for a fact there's nothing sober going on in this show right now. I'm preparing for a Madrid game in about 20 minutes. I haven't been sober since I had my Eggs Benedict this morning, homie.
Let's get after it. Fuck it. We'll do shots live. I don't give a fuck.
Yo, no free ads. All right, Jack Daniels.
No, Jack Daniels gets free ads. Like I
send my man a fucking handle really quick. Guys,
I bought a case of them. Real talk. Yeah. Real talk. I live in Michigan, so anytime I go home to Illinois, I just buy all my booze there, so I don't got to pay the 10-cent can deposit. So two-handed bottle.
With the plays, like he's not watching the show. They're ticking across the bottom, man.
Woo!
Let me send him this parlay that I made. And who fucks it up?
There we go. Let's start with the gas, Mike. Thank you for tuning in, as always. don't see it up here. In the same game parlay. Hey, Ben Rue, appreciate you, fam. Thanks for jumping in. I was born in Detroit.
Man. It's like that.
No, man, I like Michigan pretty well.
Yeah, for any under betters, I don't hate any of those numbers.
You know what?
0-0,
I
you
actually
fucking hate
love
everyone.
taking 0-0 and then looking to cash out or hedge with an over at halftime.
I hope that we score in the first 10 minutes if anyone takes 0-0. I hope we score in the first. I don't hate the strategy of taking 0-0 and then looking for a cash out, but fuck you if you're rooting for that. I could easily see it happening too, but fuck you if you're rooting for that. Real Madrid goalkeeper saves is plus money 3. Yeah, I know. Also, I don't think it's plus money anymore. I think Oak said it was
minus 105 now,
but I also don't hate 4 saves. I did a full unit on 3 saves and a half unit on 4 saves.
Nice. I like it. Plus 130.
But I'm with you. I'm with you on that one. Courtois owes us. We just missed him for an entire season. He owes us performance in my head. And then you always got to be wary of what Oaks is looking at. That means he's looking at some other numbers. He's shady. He's got multiple eyes looking at multiple numbers here, and I'm just staring at the same fouls, people. And if Ryerson doesn't get called for any fouls, we riot, and this ref was trash, and I'll make up all the excuses. Look, the number was shook, and he has his ACL doc on the line. Damn. Bro, if the card line drops to 2.5 and reaches 1.7 odds, that's all. Yeah, facts. I hate that they took my cards away. Why? Pennsylvania really just sucks. Y'all are taking forever to recreationalize weed. And you gotta
go to fucking Jersey to bet fucking cards and fouls.
Yeah, I know. Like, what are we doing? What saves under? I don't know.
It's under saves on FanDuel. So you gotta take the slider at the top and go all the way to the far right. So it's swipe to your
I thought he was
left.
asking what the odds were for the under. I was about to say, I don't know. Mine's under saves, but I felt like I would sound like a dickhead if I said that.
No, that is where it's located, unfortunately. So yeah, that banner at the top where you can pick like goal scorers, all that, it slides. So keep swiping. Saves is literally the last one on the banner.
I'm actually a little upset it stops at 4 saves. I was kind of hoping to keep that rolling.
Yeah, right.
Why is the shot on target number for Kamavinga so much better on DK?
I don't know.
It's just kind of making me upset. They don't even care. Vinny Jr., 2 shots on targets plus 140, though. Whoever said plus 100, you got to go shop that joint.
Yeah, that's probably offshore. That sounds like an offshore number.
DK don't have anything other than money line. What are you talking about? Gross.
I think he means the same game parlay.
I hate how DK does their same game parlay anyway. I know, Young, you have that parlay. Can we have a squad ride, same game parlay on DK? They have. I do have that parlay. You're right. Do you really want to hear this parlay? Because it's plus 2,400, bro, with the DK boost. Are you sure
you want to just take a screenshot and send it to me on Twitter? I'll throw it up on the screen.
Let's see if I can get a good picture of this.
Yeah, it might be too long to even fucking screenshot.
I can't get it all in the one photo. I have all the selections though.
All right. Yeah, okay. Or do you want to just cook one up live? Fuck it. We got 15 minutes. I haven't used mine yet. Let's cook one up live. Drop something you like in the comment. Let's start with some shots on target.
I already cooked mine. My shit's fried.
Who is calling me? I know you're not fucking calling me on Skype right now.
They are calling you on Skype, dude. I hear
Who the
them.
hell is calling me somewhere? Oh, dude, you can't. It's my Australian homie who ended up moving to Malta, so he doesn't know that I'm live.
How dare he? Fake fans out here. All right, Steve. My parlay I sent it over to Oaks, so eventually he might have it up here, so it's easy to read. But he's also building one, so I don't want to put him on a time crusher here. But I have Jude Bellingham, anytime goal scorer. Fede Valverde, 1 shot on target. Fulkrug, 1 shot on target. Camavinga to attempt a shot. And Fede Valverde, 2 tackles. I have that all put together, 5 legs, plus the 50%, makes it plus 2,400. Now, I don't like tweeting things out and saying I have the script unless I have the script. Usually my script isn't always right. But tell me how that fucks up. Is Jude Bellingham dropping another stinker? Is Fede just going to decide to not play defense today? What are we doing? Honestly, tell
What
me
was
how it
the
does.
parlay you went with? Sorry, I heard Fulkerg shot on target.
I have Bellingham, anytime goal scorer. Valverde, shot on target. Fulkrug, shot on target. Camavinga, shot attempt. And Fede Valverde, 2 tackles. And I added to plus 2,400. With the boost.
Eduardo Camavinga shot. I like that. Fede 2 tackles. That's always good.
Yeah, my problem with taking Camavinga shot on target is like I know he'll shoot, but it just
Right.
feels like 60 to 70% of the time it just gets blocked.
Yeah, for sure.
Like it looks
Definitely.
good, and that's why it's probably easier to block because it's not 50 yards over the net like other people's. Not looking at you, Tony. Looking at you. Oh, Rudiger. Sorry, I had to be more.
All right, so we got Bellingham, anytime goal. Camavinga to take a shot. Fede 2 tackles. Fulkerg shot on target. You throw anything else in there?
Yeah, and then Fede shot on target.
And a Fede shot on target too?
Yep.
I like it. I'm gonna ride with that. I'm just gonna ride with that.
Oh, wait, on FanDuel, you don't have to lift the cup for your same game?
It won't be called to lift. It'll be called to advance.
Oh, to advance?
Yeah, it's just a minor fucking change.
I was about to say, yeah, because I don't see to lift the cup anymore until I go to popular, which is usually where I'll just put it in from popular and where it already says same game parlay. If you go to the popular tab on FanDuel, it'll show you the bullshit parlays that they give, and then you just it's the first thing that says to lift the cup.
Actually, shit.
That's just on FanDuel though.
My bad.
But all right, we're what, like almost 10 minutes before game time?
Yeah.
If anyone doesn't have any more questions or anything else to say, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I like you guys. I definitely don't mind doing these live streams and talking about the game, but also I'm not going to sit in this computer chair for the game. I'm going to go sit in my comfier chair and relax. So last call for questions. We're going to cut this in like 3 minutes. Ironically, in same game parlay lines on DK, Dortmund shot on target as a team +3. Yeah, I don't know what it is, especially about like DK's same game parlay. Sometimes they're really generous and you get better numbers, but most of the time they're completely ripping you off.
Yeah, I'd rather just get the exact same number and not have to like go and check like, oh, well, maybe it'll go up if I hit same game parlay, and then I'll have to just put it with under 5.5.
Yeah, same game parlays are always just. They're a ripoff. There's a reason they push all the promos to making you do parlays. It's because they don't want to get their ass beat on straight bets. Peaceful, shout out. Thank you for tuning in. Steve, shout out for tuning in. Bryce, Tone, Street Cred, Benru, Mike the producer, all you guys, always appreciate it. Again, last call for questions. Say that again.
I don't know what I said. Go to the popular tab and then scroll down to lift the cup if you still aren't finding lift the cup. Go to the
And
popular
if it's
tab on
not
FanDuel.
called to lift, it'll be called to advance.
Yeah.
But it should be called to lift most places because it is the final. But yeah, that's kind of a bet. And then yeah, DK just there's a reason all the sportsbook promos push you into same game parlays. It's because it's the highest house edge out of all the bets that you can make. Just go look at the income revenue reports for casinos. Top of the list is always parlays and penny slots. So yeah, Steve, thank you for tuning in. As always, good to see you guys. Leg, you still there? Yeah. You want to say anything before we get out of here? Because I'm ready to roll.
Ala Madrid for all the Dortmund fans listening. Just mute my account for the next 24 hours because I'm about to stomp on your souls. What's good? Ala Madrid, nada más. We out this bitch. Fuck what you heard, Oaks.
It's what you're hearing, Leg.
I'm 2 foot tall. That's Oaks.
And I'm BurrOaks 77.
Nice.
You can catch me on 2 Foot Talk every Wednesday night. Yeah, I'm not gonna do promo shit. Follow my shit.
We out this.
Yeah, we out. Peace.
Bye, guys.